Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers for next week. Lucky and Laura reunite. Alexis moves forward and more. General Hospital spoilers for next week's episodes of the hit ABC soap tease that it's all about family. Lucky, Jonathan Jackson, has some catching up to do now that he is back in Port Charles. The Quartermains are also experiencing some struggles with Violet, jovial love, and her outbursts at school. Holly, Emma Sams, is also back in Port Charles, and next week she will meet with Robert, Tristan Rogers, face to face. This sets the stage for Sweeps Month, just a few weeks away. Here's what you can expect next week on General Hospital. After weeks away from Port Charles, Laura, Jenny Francis, returns home. Her reunion with Lucky has been a long time coming, and viewers will get to see it happen next week. The nostalgia will have longtime viewers in their feels as the actors reunite after more than a decade apart. Lucky must prepare for everything ahead, not just the surgery to save Lulu, Alexa Havens. Will Laura be able to help him navigate his relationship with his son? Alexis, Nancy Lee Grahn, and Martin Michael E. Knight work on a plan to get her out of Pentonville. Sam Kelly Monaco will take a meeting with her mom. Will she work to convince her that she is needed at home and to fight to make it out of there? She managed to offend Molly, Kristen Vaginos, during her last visit, so perhaps Sam will attempt to play peacemaker as the chaos continues to tear the Davis girls apart. General Hospital spoilers tease that Sonny, Morris Bernard, Phil's Christina, Kate Mancy, in on what's happening. Does that mean he is ready to fess up to killing Jagger, Adam J. Harrington, to allow Alexis to go free? Carly, Laura Wright, is getting in deep with Brennan, Charles Mazur, and Sparks will fly next week. This pairing could be a good one, as many are tired of the Carson storylines, and the Jason, Steve Burton, and Carly thing wasn't great. Speaking of Jason, the kiss he shared with Anna, Finola Hughes, will be discussed next week on General Hospital. It didn't go over well with viewers, so hopefully the writers squash it. So much is happening in Port Charles, and the trouble is just beginning. Be sure to tune in daily so that not a moment of the juicy drama is missed. Next week on General Hospital, fans are in for an emotional roller coaster as old faces resurface, new alliances form, and long-buried tensions rise to the surface. It's a week that will tug at the heartstrings while ramping up the drama, and it all starts with a long-awaited reunion that promises to leave viewers both nostalgic and teary-eyed. Lucky and Laura reunite. A heartfelt homecoming. The biggest shockwave set to hit Port Charles comes when Lucky Spencer unexpectedly returns home. Laura, who's been grappling with her own challenges, never expected to see her son walk through the doors of the family home again. The moment Lucky steps into the room, it's as if time has both frozen and rushed forward all at once. His absence had been long and filled with unanswered questions, but now the prodigal son is back, and with him comes a storm of unresolved issues. When Lucky first left Port Charles, he was running from his pain, his past, and the weight of his legacy. The time apart has given him space to heal, but it's also created a chasm between him and his loved ones. Laura, ever the matriarch, is torn between embracing her son with open arms and confronting him about his years of silence. Their reunion is anything but simple. Laura's emotions are at war. She's elated to have her son back in her life, but there's a haunting fear. What's brought him home after all this time? And can they truly bridge the gap that's formed between them? Lucky has his own struggles, and as he reconnects with Laura, it becomes clear that he's not the same man who left. He's burdened with guilt over abandoning his family, especially his mother, during such turbulent times. The weight of the Spencer legacy presses down on him harder than ever before. But as the week unfolds, mother and son will begin to peel back the layers of their complicated relationship. Expect some deeply emotional scenes where old wounds are revisited, but also the beginning of a slow, heartfelt reconciliation. Lucky's return isn't just about family ties. It's about redemption and facing the ghosts that have haunted him since he walked away from Port Charles. Alexis moves forward. A new chapter begins. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis is poised to embark on a significant new chapter in her life. After spending the last few months focusing on her personal growth and legal battles, Alexis is finally ready to step back into the world with a new sense of purpose. But moving forward isn't without its challenges. Next week, Alexis finds herself at a crossroads in both her career and her personal life. With a major opportunity on the horizon, one that could bring her back into the legal fold, Alexis is forced to confront her past mistakes and the toll they've taken on her. She's been sober for some time now, but the temptations and the memories still linger. Will she be able to balance her passion for the law with the self-care she's worked so hard to maintain? As Alexis contemplates her next steps, she'll also face some unexpected encouragement from someone she least expects, Gregory Chase. Gregory, who's been dealing with his own struggles, offers Alexis a fresh perspective on her future. Their friendship, which has grown over the past few months, takes on new depth as they confide in each other about their respective journeys. There's an undeniable chemistry between them, but both are cautious, knowing the fragility of their situations. Could romance be on the horizon, or will their bond remain purely platonic? In addition to her budding relationship with Gregory, Alexis is also drawn back into the lives of her daughters. Sam and Molly both have pressing issues that demand Alexis's attention, and as a mother, she feels compelled to help. But with everything on her plate, Alexis will have to find a balance between being there for her family and staying true to her own needs. It's a delicate dance, but one that Alexis is more than ready to face. Trouble for Curtis and Jordan, a new rivalry emerges. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Curtis and Jordan Ashford find themselves at odds once again. Their complicated history has never fully been put to rest, and with Curtis recently dealing with his own health battles, tensions are at an all-time high. This week, Jordan is drawn into a high-stakes case that threatens to pull her away from Curtis when he needs her most. The case is personal, and Jordan's determination to see it through puts her at direct odds with Curtis, who feels increasingly isolated. Curtis's health scare has left him vulnerable, and while he's made progress, he's still struggling to regain his sense of normalcy. His frustration with his limitations spills over into his relationship with Jordan, and as the week progresses, the cracks in their relationship grow wider. There's an undeniable tension between the two as they navigate their respective challenges, and it seems that they may be headed for a breaking point. But Jordan's case brings an unexpected twist. A new player arrives in town, someone with a dangerous past and a deep connection to both Curtis and Jordan. This mystery figure's arrival threatens to unravel everything they've worked to rebuild, and by week's end, Jordan is forced to make a difficult decision that could change the course of their relationship forever. More drama unfolds. Portia, Trina, and Spencer's complicated triangle. Meanwhile, across town, the drama between Portia, Trina, and Spencer continues to simmer. Trina, still reeling from the discovery of Curtis's potential paternity, finds herself growing closer to Spencer. The two share an undeniable bond, but their relationship is far from easy. With Esme Prince still lurking in the background and Spencer's complicated family history, Trina is caught in a whirlwind of emotions. Portia, ever the protective mother, struggles to accept Trina's relationship with Spencer. She's determined to shield her daughter from the Cassadine family's influence, but Trina's independence and strong will make that nearly impossible. As tensions rise between mother and daughter, Portia may have to face the reality that Trina is going to make her own choices, no matter the consequences. And just when it seems things couldn't get more complicated, Spencer makes a shocking decision that could change everything. His loyalty to Trina is put to the test, and by the end of the week, the fallout from his choice will send ripples through both the Cassadine and Robinson families. Conclusion: a week of emotional highs and deep revelations. Next week's General Hospital promises to be packed with heart-wrenching reunions, shocking revelations, and emotional reckonings. Lucky's return, Alexis's new beginning, and the ongoing turmoil between Curtis, Jordan, Trina, and Spencer will have viewers glued to their screens. As old wounds are reopened and new alliances form, it's clear that the drama in Port Charles is far from over.